Hello, I'm Dr. Richard Wright, the conductor of the Bay Area Symphony Orchestra as part of the Bay Area Friends of the Fine Arts, here with the introduction to the next video in our series of the BAFFA Beat Goes On. I'm filming from this rather awkward angle in my home because I wanted you to see this picture that's over my shoulder. It's a photograph taken on the wedding day of me and my beautiful bride. While I look a lot different, she's just as beautiful as ever. The music for this video features the famous overture to the opera The Marriage of Figaro by Mozart. And the plot to this opera is too complicated to share right now. It's 4 acts, lots of singing, lots of characters, male, female, high, low, rich, poor. Everything is in total chaos, all in the name of making it hysterically funny. And in the end, everything is resolved and they all go off to the wedding feast. The famous beginning of the overture with the unison strings and the bassoons running up and down the D major scale is supposed to represent the hustle and bustle that people go through when getting ready for a wedding. And those of us who've been there, done that, know exactly how that goes. An interesting fact about the opera is that it was based on a French play in the late 1700s that was actually banned in France and throughout all of Europe, including in Vienna, where Mozart was at the time the court composer for Emperor Joseph II. It was banned because the plot of the play was about servants who rise up and outwit their masters. Well, we can't have that. So, how was Mozart able to convince the emperor that this opera should go forward based on this banned play? Well, the librettist, the guy who writes the text of the opera, Lorenzo da Ponte, went to the emperor and said, "Sir, we've written out all of the provocative nature that makes fun of the aristocracy, and instead we've turned it all into basically a slam against the inconsistency of women." And that was allowed to go forward. So let's see. It was okay to make fun of women, but it was not okay to make fun of the rich aristocratic leadership of society. Must have been a very different era. Well, considering that Mozart wrote this entire opera in about 6.5 weeks and that it takes about 3 hours to perform, he must have been working at a frenzied pace and probably was working on other pieces of music at the same time. Anything for a buck when it came to Mozart. What did other composers say about this piece? Haydn claimed he heard the music from this opera in his dreams. Later on, Brahms would say he had no idea that a human being, a mind of a man, could conceive of music that's so perfect as was this opera. And Dvorak later on simply said, "Mozart is musical sunshine." Well, we hope you enjoy this performance which we gave back in 2017. And we thank you again for your continued support and patronage. We cannot survive without it. We do look forward to the time when we can see you again at our live performances, which will hopefully be very soon. And as always, thank you for listening.